Summer Guitar Camp 2022. This summer, Portland Public Schools' annual math program for students of color, directed by Diallo Lewis, added a special cultural enrichment music program with the help of two NPOs from Portland, Free Guitars for Kids and Collegium Musica, and joining them was Fender Guitar Company. The 4-day-per-week program ran from June 27th to August 5th. 2 days per week, each student at Roosevelt High School and McDaniel High School were introduced to the guitar. They learned to play chords, scales, melodies, guitar riffs, bass lines, rhythms, and strums to a variety of familiar and unfamiliar songs. They even learned to improvise using a pentatonic scale, and a few composed a saying for the class. Part of the curriculum was directed to introduce them and to make them aware of the historic musical contributions of the African people in Africa and in the Americas. Consequently, students learned to play some of the rhythms from Africa, Gambia, Congo, and Nigeria, and they learned that these rhythms were brought to Cuba, Haiti, Brazil, and Argentina, and that this led to the creation of new musical traditions such as the tango, habanera, choros, bossa nova, reggae, and the rumba in Latin America. And in America, the U.S., there was ragtime, blues, reggae, jazz, rock, and yes, hip-hop. At the same time, they were also introduced to legendary African musicians, singers, and composers that were previously unknown to them. Among the people they listened to and learned about were Scott Joplin and Fats Waller, band leaders like Duke Ellington and Benny Goodman, who were the first band leaders to integrate their bands, jazz legends like Louis Armstrong, guitarists like Charlie Christian, Django Reinhardt, Wes Montgomery, Howlin' Wolf, Muddy Waters, Chuck Berry, Sister Rosetta, Jimi Hendrix, singers like Bessie Smith, and Queen Latifah, who played Bessie Smith in a movie, Josephine Baker, Billie Holiday, Mama Thornton, Aretha Franklin, and Gloria Gaynor. They were also treated to live performances by visiting artists, such as the award-winning fingerstyle guitarist, songwriter Shohei Toyoda from Kyoto, Japan, who was on tour at the time. He played the music of Ellington, Gershwin, and Ray Charles. The second artist was our own singer-songwriter from Portland, Oregon, Lo Steele, the daughter of Portland's Queen of the Blues, LaRonda Steele. She sang some of her own songs from the heart. The students were delighted, moved, and inspired by these two musicians who performed for them. The teachers in the program were Jason Moore and Dr. Peter Zisa. Being this was a pilot program, there was no set curriculum at first. Relying on their experience and educational instinct, we tailored a curriculum for the dynamics and the background of the assembled students, roughly 10 students per class. A music book with instruction on chords, notes, and songs was created and made available for the classes. Now, 6 weeks later, the students are looking forward with great anticipation to receiving their own free Fender Guitar, along with a book, an app, a strap, and a pick. Special thank you to the Portland Public Schools for making this possible, along with Diallo Lewis, Fender, Free Guitars for Kids, CDZ Collegium Musica, and teachers Jason Moore and Peter Zisa for making this possible.